Yeah, thank you all for showing up. Sorry about last week. We had some people go out on a technical, not a big deal, but we will catch you all. Well, we will catch them again next week. Last time we were here.
I'm
SUV.
so sorry. I couldn't mute in time.
All right, all right. You good?
Yeah, I'm alive.
All right. Okay. All right.
My mic's doing that thing again where it's catching the echo from my headphones
Yeah.
on the captions.
It's
I'm
okay.
trying to fix it.
It's always one of those things. A little bit of technical, but we're all good now. Let's see. Let's do a quick recap of what happened last time because it has been a couple weeks. I've got some notes here. Give me just a second. Last session, we introduced everyone. We all said our heys, hellos. We've got Willow, we've got V, we've got Dan, we've got Derek from DMDM Studios, who is our gracious channel host, and of course we have Kuma, who is not present right now, unfortunately. We want to make another quick note. If you're just jumping in, if this is your first time seeing it, Warhammer 40k has some pretty wild vibes. There's content warning stuff that is all good to keep in mind. Gore, horror, isolation, paranoia, things like that. Also, just want to make it clear, this is an LGBTQ cast. We've got BIPOC individuals here. We're all anti-fascist, so get the fuck out of here with that shit. Fuck TERFs, fuck Nazis, all that jazz. As always, that's kind of our intro. Everyone had been dropped off on the planet Vanity, which is a war-torn world near the Hadex anomaly. Reinforce and extract some raptor space. Upon planetfall, you guys headed out in a Thunderhawk transport, which was then shot down, scattering everyone across pretty much everywhere. You then found some Chaos Forces, some Noise Marines, militia, and some people got pretty well rocked. Brother Artenzo took some pretty heavy hits from the Noise Marine. After everyone got back together, they were starting to head towards the Raptors fort, which they had been pinned down in excessive amount of Marines and militia. And they got a contact from Visitor Ramias, letting them know that they need to abandon the original mission, leave the Raptors behind, convert immediately for location. And you all were kind of set right at the middle of that, and that was where it all ended. So, who would like to pick up the thread there? And also, as a reminder, I hope everyone is in Roll 20. It is easy to forget.
If nobody else wants to start, I can, just to break the ice, kind of introductory stuff.
I mean, I think it was really down to Ash. That was our tactical lead.
Cool.
So, let's dump this right on Ash. Good luck.
I'm good with
Godspeed.
that.
Jesus, here we
Good
go.
luck.
Good luck. Have fun storming the castle. Yeah, I don't think Ash. I think that the look that's going to come across her face is kind of like her lips are just get real thin, and her jaw's going to get real tight at that, and she's like, "I'm not the biggest fan of leaving my own behind."
Do you say that over the box to the Inquisitor?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, good call. Good call.
So what do we do? Because I feel like we still have an obligation to go rescue those scouts. I'm sure you can agree with that, Ash.
You're not gonna have to fight me on that one, sister. What about you?
I'm for it. We came here for a mission. We shouldn't throw it away.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to like stall a little bit so I can remember her name. Was it Inquisitor Rameus?
Yes.
Okay. But do we just dismiss Rameus? I mean, she has a reputation.
How much boundary do you think we can push there?
They're your people, Ash. I stand behind what you decide.
I would like to. I want to get the distance on. Okay, so I believe as a tactician, I'm not sure where this comes from, but have the ability to not detect, but like identify friendly beacons or in distress units at a certain distance. I can't remember what it is. It's not 35 kilometers. That's my communication range. It might be 10 kilometers.
That's from your Death Watch scout armor, correct?
I think so.
You're going to find that in Rites of Battle,
Nice.
if you've got that book open.
I don't have it open, but I can have it up in a few seconds. It might just take me a little longer to get to the specific.
Let's see if I can find it first.
Here's Rites of
While
Battle.
we're looking that up, what's everyone
Bas-
else thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go ahead.
They're also
you got
sons
it.
of Korax, like me.
I mean, arguably.
They are. You know.
Sister Ash has always had better eyes than me. All I see is hell. So I have trusted her view on things.
Dan, page 143, 10 kilometers.
10 Oh, it was 10 kilometers. Nice.
Good looking
Basically, I want to know if I can get the ping of any of them in that 10 kilometers from where we're standing.
Yeah, you're within 10 clicks.
Get any more specific than that?
7.
7. Okay. That feels like we can make that happen pretty quickly. I look around at this, like, at the group, and I'm like, we can totally clear them out, right? This is us we're talking about. Do you think I bet I can make the case to Rameus later that it was necessary that we have the reinforcements. That's if we get the question, if we don't take too long. Anybody have a
Well.
pressing need to go right after what she wants to do?
Well, sorry, I thought I muted that. You know, our primary objective was to rescue them, and our secondary to deny them Fortress Canticle. I don't see why we can't accomplish more than one thing at the same time. Help her and kill some heretics while we're at it.
That's some forward thinking. All right, if we start now, they might not even notice that we took too long.
So, just so that I'm clear, your goal is to delay going to where the Inquisitor told you to go to immediately. You're instead going to take a 7-kilometer detour and hopefully break the back of this chaos force that is besieging these raptors.
Well, it sounds dumb when you
yes.
say it like that.
This is a full squad of 10 raptors that are entrenched in a fortress, and you're going to break them out without Thunderhawk support or anything.
We have good looks and charm.
And the power of God and anime on our side? I don't know.
And friendship.
And friendship. the way that I'm going to justify this for Ash is, apart from the fact that they are also raptors like she is that raptors are very much not so much chain of command followers as I understand it,
That's fair.
but very much like meta, like most effective tactics available, and raptor reinforcements are good.
Okay, just as a reminder, these reinforcements aren't going to be reinforcing much of a damn thing. They're low on ammo, they're wounded, they're on their last legs, so you're probably going to be hard pressed to not only get them out, but also extract them to some way to get off planet. So them being reinforcements is a stretch. Just want
So
to make that clear above board. I know that you were bullshitting for a reason to do it, and post hoc justifying it in the field, but I just don't want you to go off on intel like, heck yeah, we're gonna have 10 Raptor Marines. They're gonna be loaded to the gills. No, they're not.
No.
They're
So
gonna be lucky to walk.
realistically, part of it is that I honestly do not remember what she told us to do from an actual perspective, but from a character perspective, she has a lot of rumors of secrecy and maybe collusion with other forces. It's been bandied about a little bit, and character speaking, that's a no-go for me. That is red flag central, like immediately.
Okay.
How long do we think the Raptors can hold out for?
They are currently being actively bombarded. Like the battle has gotten to a fever pitch as you received this Vox from Romeus. And Romeus's orders were very vague. They were just, meet me at transponder location X immediately.
Static. Can't
What
hear
is
you.
what is the distance? What is the distance on transponder location X? Just for my point of reference.
About 30 clicks.
30 clicks. What's 7? What's 7?
I'm assuming in a direction not the same
No,
one.
It's not on the way. You can't take a pit stop at Fortress Canticle on the way. No, this is not like a 7-Eleven. It's no. You will not be getting Zinch slushies or anything.
I bet they'd be.
But what
bleeding.
about Zinch plushies?
Zinch plushies? No.
I think Brother Brasco would tell Sister Ash that we might not get another shot like this.
Okay, so obviously we have to come to a decision here, right? Like, who do we follow the mission that has most recently been given to us, or do we follow the original mission, fully well knowing that the High Inquisitor Inquisitor Ramius, much as she wants to be High Inquisitor, gave us this, which probably does, admittedly, supersede our orders. I have such a problem just abandoning the Raptors. And I know there's only 10 of them, but I have such a problem, like, lore-wise, abandoning a group of people to chaos. I see that shit 24/7. Literally.
Just seems like a bad precedent if we're, gonna be working together. That, like, we should only be doing it insofar as it's actually going to complete a mission. One of us dies. Otherwise, like, we came here to do something very specific. I'm just saying. Like,
It's true.
Speaking of one of you dying,
oh,
it's at about this moment that Artenzo pitches forward on his face.
I'm sorry, what?
Brother Artenzo pitches forward onto his face.
Can I
shit.
check if he's still alive?
I mean, there's intel from the suit. Space Marines do have that going on.
What the fuck? just happened?
Artenzo is critically wounded. They were actually fighting off the Noise Marines' attacks and kind of staying stalwart. And they've been quiet for the last little bit of the conversation because they've been, well, massively hemorrhaging and trying to keep standing.
Oh, they're
They
not with
are
us, are they?
absolutely poleaxed right now.
so remember remember that time none of us rolled for apothecary?
So obviously we have to go help Artenzo right now.
Well, Artenzo's right there with you, and
Is there
he's
a-
fallen over.
Is there an apothecary with the raptors, sister?
I have the answer to this. There is.
What's their name?
Tregos Chronal.
What are they known for?
Zir is known for saving the lives of several of their wounded comrades during the siege of Ironhaven, ensuring they could continue fighting alongside their fellow raptors.
There you go.
Hold on. Did you just say Zir is known? Immediately more trustworthy than Ramius. I really hope there's blue hair too.
Ash looks down, looks back up, relays the apothecary information to all of you, and then says, I'm already willing to take this one on the chin from the Inquisitor later, because this is, but we kind of have to do it now. We're not going to be able to assist with one of us, eating dirt. I can make the case, but y'all don't have to. I'll take this one on the chin. My responsibility.
I mean, realistically, we could contact Inquisitor Ramius. We have the capacity to contact her and be like, hey, do you have apothecary support? One of our people is down.
Or we couldn't.
Realistically, we could do that. However, please know that I'm not advocating for doing that because I don't want to.
You know what they say, Sister Sanctuary. It's better to ask forgiveness than permission.
Brother Vraska takes out his auspex and sets it to just a random frequency and says, "Would you look at that? We lost the Inquisitor's frequency."
Oh, what a shame.
Oh, what a shame.
Terrible.
Oh no.
We are slaughter siblings first. And
I'm glad
and-
that got picked up.
yeah, I have to. We're slaughter siblings first. We're Inquisitors second. We were picked up with them after we fought and bled together. I say we help Artenzo.
Yeah, let's hoist him up and let's get heading onward.
Servo worm.
How tall and or large is Brother Artenzo? If we're gonna have to carry him.
Brother Artenzo is a blood angel, so they are the perfect height and proportion,
Of course.
whatever that happens to be.
So what, like 8'9"?
That would be very tall for a spaceman, actually. They're probably like 7 something.
In the armor, they're a little bigger. They're probably
Yeah.
pushing 8.
I can be of service here. Brother Vraska has a servo arm, so I could pick up Brother Artenzo. That thing has a crazy strength modifier. It's not going to be a problem.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep. Oh, while we're talking about strength modifiers and everything, when I went through and edited everyone's character sheets, I also made sure that when you hit the damage button, it will automatically calculate Righteous Furies. It'll automatically calculate Tearing Weapons. So, yeah, I also made sure that everyone's strength mods were correct and all that jazz.
Absolutely.
enjoy.
Chad. You rule.
Excellent.
It's such a
You
such
are
a
a
huge pain.
You are a fucking all-star. Seriously.
Thanks. I am really passionate about this. I love running games. I've been doing TTRPGs for like 30 years. Just big thing for me. The autism, it's weaponized.
30 years? What, since you were like 2 or something?
Oh, you're sweet. I'm almost 40.
Oh,
I
same.
started a week after my 8th birthday. Like literally a week after. My babysitters when I was growing up, from the age of 4 on, they were a bunch of college kids that were playing D&D. I wasn't allowed to play. I had to play like Nintendo, which was fine. I mean, that's pretty cool. For like 4 years, I had to sit there and watch these guys play D&D, and I couldn't make a character. It killed me. They're like, when you turn 8, okay, fine, I'll remember that. I turned 8, and I'm like, all right, let's make this shit.
Oh yeah, same here. When I was like 6 or 7, I was playing the Palladium Books Robotech RPG with my brother.
Oh yeah,
Woo!
Robotech's cool.
Nice.
All right. So, just so that I understand the mission has not changed. You are going to rescue the raptors. You are going to extract them. You're going to get that apothecary. You're going to get Artenzo back on his feet, and then you're going to hoof it out to the Inquisitor, who is still very, very sketchy. Now, above board, you have every reason to be skeptical right now. The intel that you were provided for Vanity was wrong. Not just kind of wrong, like wrong enough to take down a Thunderhawk en route.
So we're talking like Starship Troopers '98 movie. Wrong.
Yeah. Plandathu, it's a shit show. On top of that, you've got interference from the planet. There's radiation. There's no telling if this is actually the Inquisitor or not. Even if it is, they're kind of sketchy. Yeah, I think this is a good move. I
think that I would like to take this opportunity to, in character as Brother Vraska, because he would even know better than Derek knows.
Sure.
The treachery that the Emperor's children bring with them. We were told that they're being pinned down by Emperor's children, right?
Yep.
So if there is any semblance of demon folk, demon consorts around here, there's no telling what kind of shit could be fucking. Of course, I would say that in character as Brother Vraska, and probably not exactly like that.
I also just blasted all of you guys with 3 different handouts. A couple of really important things if you want to check them out about chaos and the danger of knowledge.
I was so afraid you're about to just be like, and here's like 3 rods of God from orbit.
No, I'm not going to use kinetic kill devices on you yet. So, one of the things I hit the players with right now is one of the lore handouts I've got. Essentially, Recon of the Jericho Reach suggests 2 grave dangers that lurk in the shadows. The first of these is, of course, chaos. They've made the region their home, enticed by the lure of heresy and darkness and the Hadex anomaly. It is said they're a constant threat to the worlds of the Imperium, waiting in the shadows to strike at the heart of humanity. Those who delve too deeply into the mystery of xenotech and chaos risk corruption and damnation, for the knowledge they seek is often tainted by the darkness of the warp. Even the dread collegia, who dabble in such forbidden lore, do so at their own peril, playing a dangerous game with powers that can consume them utterly. The second threat is, of course, the Necrons, ancient beings who've slumbered for untold eons, now seek to reclaim the galaxy from the living. They're an implacable foe, their weapons and technology far surpassing the understanding of the Imperium, which is a bitter pill to swallow. Whispers of Jericho Reach speak of their nearly invincible nature and their unyielding goal to reassert their dominance over the galaxy, but these are only whispers, rumors. Something that might hold a kernel of truth or just be heresy. Nevertheless, stay vigilant, and the dangers of the Jericho Reach are real, and the Imperium needs stalwart defenders to keep the darkness at bay. As an aside, the Death Watch possesses knowledge that few other Space Marines do. This is stuff that is part of being the Death Watch. If you're a random Space Marine, you don't know a lot about Xenos. Not in your purview. I mean, you know enough to identify one, but that's about it. Death Watch, this is their specialty. So that's why you're getting a little bit of extra lore. However, the Death Watch tends to conceal their secrets, even from their fellow Astartes, just to keep the Imperium safe. Some things are just dangerous to even learn about the existence of. Counter to that, the Dread Collegia dabbles in forbidden knowledge and shares their information more freely than most, but even they hold some deadly secrets, things that could literally rip your mind in half, or possibly, if spread around, rip the Imperium in half. So, Romeus is the head of the Dread Collegia.
No, of course.
This changes nothing.
I am very much of the mind. I am very much of the mind that the fault of humanity falling to chaos lies in the forces of chaos itself, of which that forbidden knowledge is a part. So if you will permit me this lapse of decorum, fuck that bitch.
Some things we just don't want to know.
Right?
Some things are too dangerous for some people to have.
Science is like that guy that spoils the ending of the movie.
Nah.
The thing is, Romeus would agree that there are things that people should not know.
Yeah, nobody should have it except for me, right, Romeus?
You were saying, Dan?
Oh, I was gonna say like Ash is like not a rebel. I want to be very clear that when I designed Ash initially, Sniper Ash character named Ash, Overwatch was not the intention. But like you know, the order of rules is like low on the Raptor priority chain. So, as said, this changes nothing for me. Let's get to it.
All right. So the Vox channel is filled with static. There are intermittent replies and calls from the Raptors. Nothing is getting through concisely. And anytime that you do catch any sort of signal, overlaid with it is a massive blast. Blaring sound, noise, and it is just a cataclysm inflicting signals. These things are starting to really assault you. You can see your auger displays start to fuzz and glitch out around the periphery every time some of this communique comes through. And outside of that, being picked up even through your helmet and through your ceramite, just conducted through the air itself and your armor, you can hear and feel this slamming, crushing crescendo of sound. It's like being next to a wall of speakers that are on full blast. Your bones themselves are starting to vibrate. And this is what laid low your brother. Yeah, they were attacked by a noise marine, and that sound just literally cut through their armor and pulped their viscera. So this is what you're walking into. And on top of that, there's the wailing and ululations of various chaos cultists and heretics, and the strange utterances of mutants, abhumans, and of course, on top of that, there's the background static of just on Vanity because it's active hellscape. What is your plan? It doesn't have to be detailed. You are Space Marines. You have better plan. Your characters have better plans than you do, and I'm going to assume the case. Just paint me an idea, a picture of how you're leading them in, Sister Ash. What's the goal?
So Raptor Squad is pinned down in a what is the word I'm looking for? Like fortress type thing. Like they have a structure that is defending them.
Yeah, they've got basically a space star fort.
Okay. Assuming that it is a like one directional siege, like there is, I'm assuming like single entrance, single exit. The reason they're like stuck there is because they can't find a way out that's not going to get like surrounded and crushed because there's just one direction. Ash's plan is she's got one really good thing, and that is single target at long range. But we have a party of up close smashy bashy. So I want to get them as close as possible before we pull the trigger and they all start looking at us, in the hope that once they start looking at us, I can then call on the radio to the siblings in the fortress and be like, "Hey, it's time."
All right.
And then pincer.
Yeah, you would know that the Raptors were given orders to hold this location and tie it to forces of chaos. They're not going to blow themselves up with it unless it's down to that. They're too pragmatic for that.
Yeah.
And also, it's just, you're not going to spend Space Marine lives that deeply. But there's a good chance they've not been given an order to either. So that's a good possibility there.
So front door, back door.
I think we do more if we can pincer whatever's going on than if we also join the bunkering. Because I don't know about you, like that might favor me, but I think the rest of your talents might be a little more well served, not necessarily behind battlements.
Look, all I know is shoot a nuke down a chaos hole, you got a lot of dead chaos.
I appreciate that. Okay, so you're just going to under as much stealth as possible, hit the rear of the chaos lines, so as much confusion as you can, and try and punch a corridor for your raptor brethren to get out of Fortress Canticle.
Yeah.
Can we, Sister Ash? Can we get some intel on that before we do that? Just cause like I'd like to know what we're going up against. I'm all for going out in a blaze of glory, but I'd prefer to do more than pop a pimple on the enemy force.
You want to try and scout it out, or see what the fortress information already has?
You're the eyes. I'm not scouting anything.
I'm also capable of helping because I'm decent at silent move, or at least I can re-roll a silent move. So
That's really decent.
That is
Hell
good.
yeah.
All right. So the idea is for some of you to scout ahead.
yeah,
Yeah.
Do you want us to stay back in a location like further beyond, or do you want us to try to like establish a beachhead?
Close enough that if something goes horrifically wrong, we can recover.
Can do.
Remember, we do have Brother Artenzo in tow, and must protect him.
Yeah.
Yes. My knowledge of the system is somewhat sparse. Is it better to stealth as like 2-unit or send single stealthing? I don't know if one is disadvantageous.
I would go with single. Probably going to be your best bet.
You might be better at it than I am, I think.
Okay.
Especially if you have that reroll capability.
yeah. And I am wearing black, which we all know is a stealthy color. Also, I'm trained in silent move. Yeehaw! Let's go. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna roll for silent move.
Sounds like a plan.
Big money, no whammies.
Wait, do I have a modifier? No, it's already incorporated, right?
Should be.
Okay. Is that good or bad? That was not good.
No?
At least it's not negative.
Yeah, it's not negative.
That's good. That's a success.
Okay. I'm just not going to be able to smell anyone's cologne over the back of their neck.
Yeah, that's
I don't even want to know what cologne smells like in this universe.
Ooh, especially Chaos Cologne.
It's made of people.
okay.
With hints of bourbon and leather. Human leather, but leather.
I think this is a good time to transfer to a different.
Oh?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh?
Oh, I rolled that good. All right, let's go.
All right. I'm still having a little bit of difficulties with OBS on my side. I do apologize if I'm a little bit slow here, but it looks like we did get a scene transition, and nothing is on fire yet. So good. I don't know what happened earlier, but it borked everything. I'm probably going to have to take a break here in a bit and reboot, but that's fine. In the meantime, so you creeping up, scooting along, using your jump jet to kind of scoot between valleys and crypts stuff. And roll for me an awareness check if you.
Whoop. I am aware.
You are aware. Yeah. Margin success too. All right. Sick. So, as you're creeping up,
Oh wait,
You,
there was a wait. I'm sorry.
there's what?
Because I got a beaky helmet.
That would give you plus 10.
Yeah,
No, plus 15, sorry.
plus 15. Yeah.
So that's an extra degree of success.
Okay.
Hey, bonus cat. All right.
Plus 15 would be 2 extra degrees of success.
Would it?
Oh no, I'm bad at math. Good.
Yeah, you are. I love you, Derek. You are.
Thank God for
yeah.
calculators.
Right? All right. So here is the good news and the bad news. The good news is you see them before they see you. The bad news is shit is about to get incredibly bad for Fortress Canticle. You see arrayed in one of these gullies 3 or 4 purple and pink clad Marines. I say 3 or 4 because they don't have the right number of limbs and they're kind of threshing about together in a way that makes you a little bit queasy.
Yo, dope.
But yeah, there's 3 or 4 of these Marines, and they have an unusual amount of limbs, an unusual amount of size, and what you can see as bifurcated crab talons.
So what I'm hearing is even in the furthest reaches past the Imperium of Man, everything is returning to crab.
I mean, yes, but also, this is, in fact, a weird Slaneshi crab rave. And now that song's playing for everyone that knows it.
I have an alert for it.
I wait the dun, 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 dun. I have an emote for that.
And I can hear someone angrily typing at me from the background. Yeah, there's 3 or 4 possessed Chaos Marines that are getting ready to rush Fortress Canticle.
In darkness of the far future, there's
Only crab?
internet memes. All right, I'm gonna fall back and relay this information to the squad. So we have Pinchies, and they look spicy, and would I have a grasp on how well a chainsword's gonna do on them? Like, just for my peace of mind.
Have you fought a possessed Space Marine?
Not recently.
Probably not. Well, there is a cheat sheet for Chaos, and there is not a cheat sheet for Space Marine, possessed Marines, but there are for Chaos Marines.
Chouse.
House.
Chouse.
Pop that up for you, both of those.
Now,
This is all in universe stuff that everyone would know.
lovely.
Yep. As new lore becomes available to characters, I will create new lore sheets that will only be available to those characters, and you'll have to relay it to the rest of your team as you wish. Yes.
Brother Braska has like a particular amount of experience with Emperor's Children, Chaos Space Marines. Could he fill in his slaughter siblings on some of the more detrimental nuances of fighting them?
Do you have lore forbidden Chaos Space Marines? No.
No. That is fair.
And you've got what they've got.
That's fair. Okay. I say nothing then. But I'm really itching to kill them.
So, to summarize it for the people playing at home that don't have access to these cool cheat sheets, Emperor's Children are the de jure warband that we're dealing with here. The warband in play does have a name. I've got them statted up, and there's lore for them and everything. But things to know about Space Marines are tough. Yeah, Space Marines are extra tough. And servants of Slanesh, like Emperor's Children are, well, not necessarily tougher. They don't care about being hated. In fact, they love it, for the most part.
They love it in a special way.
Harder,
yeah.
Daddy. Ooh.
This is, if memory serves, this is kind of like the sanitized, if you would call it that way, Slanesh. Like, the old Slaneshi stuff in like the 80s was let's just say that a lot of it would be terms of service non-compliant for Twitch.
Yeah.
A lot of it is still not terms of service compliant. That's why we're keeping it above board. Also, trying to keep in mind content warnings, trigger warnings, and session 0 that we had. Mm-hmm. We're keeping this quick level pretty low. Needless to say, everyone can laugh about various twisted Chaos Space Marines with their crabby bits getting down with their crabby patties before war, and we'll have a good time with that.
Oh.
I'm gonna be real. When you asked me to be on a Warhammer 40k TTRPG, that's not a sentence that I ever thought I would hear in the context of this TTRPG. So
I'm glad. I'm glad to surprise you.
okay. Contextually speaking, this is really bad, right? This new development is real bad.
It's one possessed Marine would be cause for concern. 3 or 4 Chaos possessed Space Marines, it's one of those, oh, shit just got real.
Okay.
Like, they're about to send in their Vanguard to break through that door no matter what happens.
So, given our primary objective has always been extract the Raptors, and the secondary objective was deny them the fortress, Ash will use this information and suggest perhaps, maybe, we should consider a tactical raising of this facility.
Can we slow them down? Can we, I don't know, maybe like collapse some environment on them?
Kite
There's
them
four.
away. Kite them.
There's-
Kite them.
Could kite them. There's 4 of you and there's 3 or 4 of them. They are about to commit fully to a charge, expecting these possessed Space Marines to lead it. If you can break these possessed Space Marines, that charge is going to run right into that Raptor squad, and it's not gonna have a great time. Because similar to everything that's going on with the Raptors, with them being worn down and ammo depleted, Chaos has spent an extreme amount of energy on trying to pin down this fortress.
There's a window
I'm-
of victory there.
Yeah.
It dawns on me that the Chaos has spent a lot of energy on this fortress, and we haven't stopped to ask why. What is here?
Fortresses like these often contain relics of a Space Marine chapter, or if it does not belong to the Raptors, then to potentially Adeptus Mechanicus or some other various faction within the Imperium of Man. It could have anything from a weapon to an ordnance level. It could be anything.
You can find out the specifics once we, in simplest terms, fuck them up. What do you say? Do we think we're in a good enough position to draw this?
Click.
Y'all feel ready?
Ready as they'll ever be.
Right.
I like crab. For the record, I think just dropping on and trying to kill these guys is a terrible idea. I think that when we've got some grenades, can we at least distract them, collapse some environment on or around them, separate them? Can we do it? A frontal assault is stupid.
Can we get into crack
Agreed.
grenade throwing range? Because frags aren't going to do much, but cracks are fun.
And I guess as a follow-up to what Sister Sanctuary is asking, what is the environment? Like, do we have the ability to drop some rubble?
You are looking at pretty standard between hills, broken scrag. Like I mentioned the first time, it's like the Badlands of the Dakotas. It's not great. There is something that you would know. You have transhuman minds and your characters, you're very aware of details. Some things are starting to click together that maybe the players didn't quite notice. whenever I've described the Marines coming out before, they've been coming out from underground bunkers, caves, crevices, things like that. This entire place may be riddled with limestone caverns. So it's possible with enough ordnance, you might be able to break through and create some sort of cave collapse.
Sounds like we need to bring the DACA.
You always need to bring the DACA.
Siblings, I have brought the DACA.
Heavy DACA,
The heavy DACA.
right?
No, but seriously, I'll be shooting because I'm not a melee person.
Nor am I.
Not when my claws.
Arms
being
busy?
used. Yeah, not when my server arms busy. So we'll get a firing position, hopefully, and then y'all go do y'all's thing.
Yeah.
So, just shoot.
All right. Well, before we
Suppressing
launch-
fire.
Yeah. Before we launch into combat, we're going to take a quick 5, grab some drinks, stretch the legs, and I guess we'll come back with some more Dark Stars and enjoy some fantastic combat. We'll catch you in about 5. All right. Thank you, everyone, for waiting. We are jumping back in with some more Darker Stars. Our friends here have gotten into a little bit of a mess, and they are going to be assaulting some possessed Marines. These Marines have rolled and ambled their way onto what looks like a landing pad that was adjacent to Fortress Canticle. The party, Space Marines in question here, are behind a Prometheum depot that has long been emptied out, and across the way, yeah, none of that. Across the way, headed kind of northeastish, are the possessed Space Marines as they are headed towards the fortress. This is as close as you feel like you could probably get safely. And interestingly enough, your Auspex has detected that the Prometheum tanks that are here above the surface, they also extend down into the surface of the planet, giving kind of a hollowed out area. It's possible, I'm not saying it's probable, but it's possible that if you could lure the Marines to this side of the airfield, then you might be able to detonate something large enough to collapse this corner and drop them into a pit. Would it stop them? No. Will it slow them down? Yes. How about everybody roll initiative?
I love this plan. This is a great plan.
Everyone remember how to roll initiative? It's a D10 plus your agility modifier. Boop, boop, boop. And your agility modifier is the first digit of your agility score.
That's painful, but I'm not going to spend a fate point to reroll that.
Oh, that's not it. I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Good job, Ash.
Despite having +6. Still,
And Ash, you did not add your agility modifier to that.
I did not. It's 4.
You're at a 14?
Yes.
Nice. Just take a
Oh,
quick
V.
note here.
Oof.
What the
You
initiative
thought yours was
looks like.
bad.
I mean, it could be worse.
you're going in slow motion.
Wow.
Clearly just
we got, a,
worried about sorry.
we got a tie for last.
You're clearly just worried about Brother Artenzo. Something like that, I don't know.
I think Artenzo's rolling better than you right now.
the
They may be
comatose blood.
unconscious.
Okay. Just because Blood Angels are good at everything doesn't mean that they can roll better initiative. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Let's get serious about this. Combat's on. Go. Ash, you're leading up. You got top of the initiative order.
Awesome.
Currently, These are not aware of you. You guys have crept up to a point where you are able to get stealth distance, and you are
Nice.
245 feet, 250 feet out.
Okay.
So that's great range for pretty much everyone. The only problem is things are going to get real hectic real fast once combat pops off, because people are going to be moving at a good speed.
Yep. Then I think maybe we go ahead and start with the big gun, since I'm only gonna probably get one good shot at a distance.
You probably will get 2, I'd say.
Not two.
Maybe 3, depending on what your blockers do.
True, true.
We're the blockers.
Yeah.
It me.
Get you.
Given my character's unique situation, can I see them?
Nope. But you are still aware of them due to your augers.
Okay, cool.
I have
You-
reasons.
Good for you.
I can still,
Making sure.
I still know what direction to shoot to hit them.
Yep. You would take a massive penalty to shoot them at this range, but
That's what I thought.
you still know where they're at. You just can't see them.
Can I tell them?
Okay.
Would not help.
Okay.
You could tell her, but it would not help.
They're not. Are they considered concealed right now from this angle?
No.
Okay.
I mean, where you're at, yes. I mean, can you draw a straight line to them? It's arguable. Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. Actually, with my thing, what is it? Audible. What is this? Audible trigger. Sight speaks to me and alerts me to targets. And I can discern targets that are behind walls. I can fire at targets that I can't see. But it's difficult rather than very hard. But if I don't need to do that, I don't need to do that.
No.
Well, let's not worry about that then. Let's go ahead. I would like to specify that my sniper rifle is loaded. I think with Hellfire is the best option of what I've got.
You cannot load Hellfire rounds into a sniper.
Oh, okay.
It uses frozen pieces of toxin.
Fair enough.
That's why it has absolutely piss poor penetration.
Gotcha. Good news that I got a penetration bonus equal to my perception. So I'm gonna full aim and shoot. I think I can do
Equal to your perception or your perception mod.
perception bonus.
So that's just the first digit.
Yes.
You can, if you look at your combat reference sheet, I don't believe you can full aim, but you can definitely aim as a half action and then fire as a half action.
Yes. I would like to do that.
Okay.
So that gives me. Sorry, I have the wrong cards up.
You're okay. Take your time.
Where's my?
Would you like to declare as a free action your once per session adopt squad mode?
We are squatted up, aren't we?
Be a good idea.
I would like to do it.
Does
I would
everyone
like to
want
do
to
that.
join squad mode?
Do you have to join squad mode?
You don't have to. If you want to go solo mode, you can do it, but you know,
I'm in.
it does mean that you would have to roll or spend a fate point later.
Sure, why not?
Right? Everyone's in squad mode.
Hooray!
Ash, take your shot. Who are
Okay.
we going for? We got 4 different colors over here.
Yes. Would I know if any of them?
I think we do. God, do we have 4 colors? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm minorly colorblind, so I'm like, wait, did I make a mistake?
With the colors, is that just like to differentiate or?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just so that we can keep track of who you're shooting at.
Great. Wanted to make sure it wasn't like this one is super
this
extra
one-
deadly.
I didn't say that.
Okay then. Panic. Yeah. So half
Concern.
aim shot,
All right.
which
Who at?
gives me. Let's do the one in front.
Yellow.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That should give me with the half aim and surprise. What do I add as a modifier
Well,
when prompted?
don't we have a sniping thing for you?
We have so many sniping things.
So they're surprised. That means they just don't get to do any dodges or anything.
Lovely. And then I think I get
So much math.
so much math.
It gets better.
I have plus 10 just because of who I am to fire.
Plus 10 from your aim.
Plus 10 for aim. And then I swear there's one more, and I might have recorded this badly in my notes based on like other pieces of my equipment. But I think that's mostly at like long and extreme ranges,
Okay.
which we're not at. So I will
So,
do the
How-
plus 20 then. Okay. New system. Here is hit. Modifier 20.
damage to feet, that's what it is. Okay.
3.2 degrees of success.
Nice.
And that weapon is accurate, correct?
Yes, accurate felling.
Okay. What's accurate give you?
That's a great question. I don't have that part of the notes up again.
I got you. I got you.
Thank you.
It gives you an extra plus 10 whenever you take an aim action. So add another degree of success, basically.
Nice.
It deals an extra d10 of damage for every 2 degrees of success, up to a max of 2 extra d10.
So that would be, since we had 4, that's 2d10 added on to the damage. I also get plus 2 to damage when firing a bolt weapon. Sniper count as a bolt
That's-
weapon?
No.
No, okay, then we don't need to worry about that.
And it is felling, which means it ignores it's felling 1, right?
Felling 1, yes.
So it ignores one of its unnatural toughness.
Nice. And we did cover the penetration as garbage, but it does get an extra 4 penetration based on my ability.
Yep.
Okay.
So its penetration right now is 4.
Yep.
And if you just roll damage and then roll an extra. And now I want you to type this roll slash roll
Okay.
space 2d10 exclamation exclamation. Okay. So that is 18 damage pen 4 on this poor spaceberry.
Yeah.
So that takes down to 4. That's 8. Means it takes 10 damage. Oh, that's all linked with all of them. That's a pain in my butt. It's not supposed to be the case. Derek, do you know how to fix that real quick?
How did you place them on the map?
Drag them from the NPC template.
They were each individual drags.
Yeah.
I've never had that problem before.
Weird. All right. Congrats. Good me.
Make a second template. Just drag the template, make a second one of it, and a third one of it, and a fourth one of it. That would be my advice. And then drag it from there. I don't know. I've never gotten that into the guts of Roll20.
There's got to be a different, better way. Because I don't think I can just copy the. Oh, I can't just copy this guy. Alright, cool. I'll figure it out on my. I got a scrap sheet of paper. Let's go.
If I'm being honest, that's how I run it for Kill Team.
Make multiple copies of the same guy.
No, I just keep track of their HP in a Google Drive.
Cool. Good to know.
I also use the thing, but I do the math in my head, which is usually why it takes me a minute. But you're smarter than me, so it won't take you as long.
Arguable.
You're better at math than me.
That I will grant you. All right, so we also have to make a toughness test, correct? Because toxic.
Because toxic.
What's the difficulty on the toughness test?
Where would I find that?
That would be in core rulebook underneath the weapon qualities, page 145 or so,
145 or so.
which is -5 penalty for every point of damage suffered. That's a -50.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's not succeeding that toughness test, I bet.
Woof.
No. So he
Yeah.
takes an extra d10 of damage.
I shall roll that.
He rolled
Thank you.
good and he failed hard.
5.
Hey,
That's 50 points damage to yellow.
Nice.
So, your shot goes in and absolutely penetrates into the armor, gets into this wriggling pink flesh, and this potent neurotoxin starts burning at the nerves and eroding the muscle tissue. And this, we'll call it a man for lack of a better word, because it is still a mortal man, throws its head back and doesn't roar. It just lets out this silken sigh as a 3-meter-long tongue rolls out of its jaw. And it looks over its shoulder at you and just gives you a languorous wink and then begins loping.
Thanks, I hate it.
and ladies, he's single.
Now, quick point of question.
Sure.
My sniper rifle is also equipped with a silencer.
Okay.
So it's like a -20 to detect the sound of the gun. Is there any chance in hell that they perhaps do not look this way?
We'll see about that. Because the odds of that are actually really low with Slanesh. I don't think I recorded that they're supposed to have supernatural, a natural perception, but we'll see.
It'd be super
You said
dope.
You said -20?
-20.
Minus.
Let's see. It says to hear shots with a silenced weapon suffer an additional -20 penalty and can only be attempted at half the normal distance.
That would be minus that. That speed.
Well,
Yeah, that's not a good sign for you.
nope, no.
All right. Next on
Excuse
the
you,
initiative
you
order.
mean that's not a good sign for us?
Well, probably. It's their turn. Look at them go. What's their move
Very
again?
bad sign for us.
Dust Marines. Let's look at them. They've got a move of. Oh, they schmoovin.
So when you said I might get 2 shots off before they're in my face, that was a lie.
I have been known to lie.
He did
You're
say
still
might.
going to get 2 shots off. Still going to get 2 shots off. I have to do some math real quick. I hate math. Why? Why do I do this? Not an obliterator. We don't have the obliterator yet.
Yet.
Derek's like, why do you say these things, Morgan?
Is this because of what happened with the fucking spider?
No. Yes. All right, 15-meter charge as that's okay. We're gonna eyeball this real quick. These two be moving.
Oh Lord, he coming?
Yeah, they just begin charging right for you. So you will get your 2 shots off. I promise that. I know my encounter distances. Right, they move as a group wailing the entire way. There are sultry tones, there are discordant screeching. Those pincer claws begin dragging in the asphalt and tearing up this rockcrete landing pad, creating these channels and furrows in the ground. One of them bends down to lick up some of the like spilled blood from its partner, and it just keeps moving. Now we are on to we have one incredibly salty marine. That'd be you. B.
Oh, let's go. What's in my inventory again? I gotta make sure I got the crack marines. The crack marines.
The crack marines?
Crack marines?
You're fighting the crack marines.
Look, that was the exact thing that I wanted to say. I got some. Okay. I would like to. Could I effectively fly up and huck grenades while they're charging at us?
I mean, worth a shot.
Am I in range?
What's your range?
SB times 3. Strength. Was that strength bonus times 3? What is that? What does SB mean?
Strength bonus.
Okay. What is my strength bonus?
8.
5?
Nope,
Wait,
10.
10? Oh, because it's double. Because, wait, what?
Yeah, unnatural strength bonus, doubled.
Okay.
Technically, it'd be 12 because of your power armor.
Okay, so 30, possibly 36 meters?
We'll count that as squares, so round it up to 5 feet. Grid. Just trust me on it. It's gonna be way easier than me doing a meter conversion on this thing.
Where's the grid? I'm sorry.
It's not actually showing. but
Okay.
If you go to the ruler on your roll 20,
Okay.
you can click it, and then woo. And if you count the squares, that's what we'll work off of, not the feet. So if you've got strength bonus times 3, that's 36. Just count it 36 squares. And I'm not really a stickler for like precise movement.
Oh, I'm pretty much in range.
Yeah,
There-
I mean you can just bean him with it. Boont.
Okay. So I'll fly forwards. Wait, what's my movement?
Not much.
Oh. Is flying up and throwing like too much of a action?
How high do you want to go?
I don't know,
So-
25 feet.
I have a question that might help V out here, and I might be completely off base here just because I don't remember, but squad abilities, the only people that can share like squad abilities, regardless of chapter, are tactical marines, right?
Pretty much.
Okay, then that answers my question.
You've got a hell of a lot of move there, V. So,
Okay. I don't want to get too close and then like all of a sudden find myself being like, I got you. Oh.
yeah, you're going to be able to go 14 meters as a half move
Okay.
with your jump pack. So if you want to go up 25 feet or so, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So 25 feet up, 14 meters, and I'm going to throw. I guess I can only throw one, right? Might as well.
Yep. I need to look up the rules on throwing grenades real quick.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty sure it's like a strength related thing because it's thrown, but I could be off base there.
Just to use ballistic skill, there you go.
Okay, cool.
Roll your BS.
Plus 4, because yeah, my
Plus
ballistic.
Y?
No. Do I have a ballistic skill modifier?
Not really, no.
Okay. Sorry.
This is not your strong suit.
No, it's
Your
not.
weapon skill.
Why isn't it rolling? Oh, there it
There's
is.
gonna have a little.
There you go. 1.1.
It hits. Who are you targeting?
Like, old Bluey in the front.
All right,
Uh,
roll that damage.
Come on.
And what's the radius on that?
I don't think it has any.
That would make sense.
Because it's not a blast. It's
All right, yeah, then it's just the one guy.
okay.
So 23. Does it have any armor pen?
No.
Crack grenades don't.
It's recorded as 0 here for some reason.
We'll check that.
I'll check the book.
It should
So
be
it's the
more
armor piercing.
than 0.
I would hope.
Maybe it's my typo.
Yeah, they have a pen of 6.
Oh. Well, that sounds better than 0.
Just a little bit.
A little slight.
All right. So he takes 13 points damage.
Yeah. Hey.
Right, your grenade smacks him solidly, hits, blows up. That didn't really get their attention much either. You get another, like, sinuous ripple of the spine as it stretches, as the Melta crack grenade just rips it, and it's enjoying it.
I'm not a fan of this.
Dan, do I need to tone it down, or are you good?
No, good. Just like,
Okay. If I'm squicking people out, I want to know.
no, this is just we're in danger.
Yeah, possessed by Slanesh. These are not good.
Yeah, if you don't like this, you never read Fulgrim in the Horus Heresy series.
Oh,
'cause it's
please,
gonna,
no.
It's
God.
gonna bug you.
I doubt you'll be able to squick me out with this. I dated somebody with a full-on Slanesh symbol in trans colors tattooed down their entire side. So, to show you where I'm coming from.
You're good. I just didn't want other people to be uncomfortable. And also, if chat's uncomfortable, I'm sorry. You were warned. All right. That's it for
For my turn.
Alvarix. All right. Sister Sanctuary. We're going to put you next because your agility is significantly higher than Braskus.
Okay, I really feel like instead of trying to hit this thing, I should try to figure out, is there any way I can spend my turn to, like, figure out a way to rig this up to actually trap them?
Do you have demolition skill?
Let's find out. No, I do not.
Is it an advanced skill? Yes, it is. You can't even try that.
Awesome.
You can throw grenades at the ground and hope, which is
Fantastic.
kind of a funny thing for a Space Marine to do, but not outside the pale.
Do I even have grenades? I have 3 crack grenades and
You do?
2 frag grenades. That's right, because I threw one at V's feet. It was a
Yeah,
great
it
time.
bounced off me good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if. Gosh, I don't even know how to spend my turn, because it's obvious that, like, it's not really doing much to these guys. Waste my time unloading some bolt pistol into them? No, that doesn't sound good. I guess I will try to. What kind of disadvantage would I have if I tried to throw a crack grenade at them?
Minus 30.
Minus 30. That seems like a bad idea.
Why does Willow have these disadvantages?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Oh,
See me after class.
okay.
We'll talk about the horrors of the warp.
If there is an after class, you mean?
If there is an after class. I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna waste my time throwing a crack grenade at these things and probably missing. Is there anything I can do, like God, I am the best with names. I'm just awesome with names. Stop it. Brother Vraska, can I load your gun with some Hellfire rounds? Can I load your gun with Hellfire rounds so that you can take more advantage of your turn when I do thing? Or yeah.
So, I have a heavy bolter. The magazines are a lot different from one another.
So they're most likely they're not compatible. Well, that's a
I'm sorry.
shame. Do you have Hellfire? Do you have like certain special rounds that I can load for you?
You could grab my standard bolter and use that if you want. I don't know if you are lacking a bolter.
That's not the problem.
Yeah. I'm just trying to help you out for
I
when it's your
appreciate
turn.
Honestly, the best thing that you can do is whatever's going to be most beneficial for your character here. That's my honest opinion. Whatever is going to be the most fun for you to do, whatever you think is going to be
Fair. Is there like a taunt that I can do at these
Sure.
guys? I'm gonna taunt them. I'm gonna hop out of cover and I am just going to scream at them and make I don't want to say obscene gestures because I think they would like that a little too much. I'll chastise them for their lascivious behavior.
Okay. I'm interested where this goes. Oh, hey, bonus cat.
She's been yelling at me
And-
for like the last 20 minutes.
Oh. I've got my boy sitting right in front of me. I'm trying to make sure that he doesn't unmute me again when I'm trying not to be unmuted.
Go ahead and throw intimidate for me.
Intimidate? Hell yeah, let's do it.
By the way, Derek, I figured out the token problem.
Okay, great.
Any
Is
modifier
it
to that?
displaying just the plus? Just you should get like an automatic plus 10.
Oh, not plus 10? Okay.
Can you guys see the
Darn
health meter over top of them?
No.
Okay, cool. Good. That's my details only.
You and Chad alone.
Yep. And I mean, you can kind of see it in the preview window that I've got up for Siren.
You can always just yell, Fulcrum was a bitch.
I mean, they'd probably be like, I mean, yeah.
I'll just yell Slanesh is a bitch.
I mean, they're also going to agree there. All right. Yeah, you don't manage to intimidate them and draw their ire. They still seem intent on pretty much bum rushing the entire group of you. But you make a good showing of it.
Corn is
Good showing of
better.
it.
Shampoo is better.
Shampoo is better.
Conditioner is better.
I see chaos all around me. Your chaos is weak and feeble.
All right, Vraska, what you got?
Sorry, I was telling Natisha, thank you for the gift sub. I'm going to put the fear of God Emperor in them. Brother Vraska
Yeah.
lets out a like ice cold breath, like I finally get to pay you motherfuckers back. And he's gonna go ahead and roll his ballistic skill with his heavy bolter.
Are you doing full auto?
Absolutely.
Are
I'm
you
with
adding
it.
your bonus from full auto?
I'm going to make sure that I do this time. And also, they are within half range, which gives me point blank as well.
Nice.
So that is going to be.
I'm sorry, I just need 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Plus
You get-
30, and then prey sight just means that I don't get any penalties
Mm-hmm.
because it's nighttime. You gotta be kidding me! That's crazy. I would like to use my one fate point for the session.
Okay.
That is way more like it.
Whoa.
What? Oh, okay. Okay.
All right. So you've got full auto going. Who are you targeting?
So, oh, I forgot. I was going to see if I could also get bonus for gang up, but it doesn't matter.
No, you don't get a bonus for that.
That's fair. I would like to probably gun down the ones that are already wounded first, so that that's less numbers that we're going to be facing when they get to our side of the field.
All right, yellow and blue.
Yeah, so which one has taken the most... Well, one of them got blown up with a grenade, one of them got shot with a sniper round from Toxic.
Yep.
I'm going to start with the one that got hit with the grenade and hope that
Alright.
the AP
That's blue.
blew through it. Blew through it. Okay, damage. 24. I don't get on mines. I don't think. Do I? No, I don't think so. Oh,
Ugh.
it's automatically doing it. That's nice.
Yeah, I
Jeez.
told you it would.
Louise, that is so sick.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot
That
of
is a
damage.
Oh.
Now
That's rolling a
lot of
10, a
damage.
10, and a 9 on that die.
So I'm gonna stop the fire on blue now, and I'm gonna sweep over to yellow.
Hang on 1 second. What's your penetration on your rounds?
With my heavy bolter, it is a 6.
Okay. Give me just a second. 27. Yeah. That third shot, do you want that on the yellow?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sure. Fourth shot on yellow.
Okay.
Fifth shot on yellow.
Is that 23 for the fifth shot?
Mother of God.
Sixth on green,
Okay.
and seventh on green. Yeah. So, my battle siblings around me, when I said like he lets out like an icy breath, like you guys just feel this exuding like cold steel resolve of like thousands of years of hatred just letting loose as the bolter rounds go flying across the battlefield, ripping into these possessed space marines and blowing them to itty bitty bits in an instant.
It's almost like our Iron Hand has a grudge against some Emperor's children for some reason. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know. Could be anything.
I don't know. That sounds like it makes a little too much sense to me.
Somewhere else on the planet, the Chaos Sorcerer looks up from a book and says, "Oh, that's interesting."
No.
Oh, fun.
So your rounds of vengeance tear through these possessed Chaos Space Marines, felling 2 of them that were already wounded. The other rounds pepper into one of the remaining Marines, staggering it, and there is a brief pause of consideration in them. Not fear, but there's definitely an interesting idea of, well, we're gonna die really messy. And you can watch just that hesitation turn into a quiver of excitement in their flanks as they dig in further to charge down.
Rev my
Top the
champion.
initiative order, Ash.
I. Okay. Ash, disgusted, just sighs, but with the deepest respect for the sheer amount of carnage that her slaughter sibling has just wrought, will again take half aim and fire again.
Okay.
Whichever one looks the worst off.
There's only one that's been wounded that's still moving.
That one.
All right. Let's see it.
So let's do a little hit plus the 20. Shazam. Bad.
Would you like to spend a fate point to reroll?
Kinda. Let's do that. Wait, did I already do that last time? Do I have...
Did you?
I don't think I did. No, I didn't, did I?
Either way, you have more fate points than me, so if you're thinking you only have one, I think I should be the only person that has one that I know of. So you have more than that.
I had 3 to start. No, I didn't use it. So yes, I will do that. I will spend a fate point.
Reroll.
A reroll. Big money, no whammies. Eh? Do it. That is much better. That is a
Oof.
dramatic improvement.
All right. So, if you want to do it manually, you can. Your weapon does 1d10 base. If you wanted to type that out, you could type /roll 3d10 exclamation exclamation.
3d10, double exclamation.
Yep.
22.
Oof. Okay.
Also penetrate
Pen
4,
four?
also toxic.
Alright, so 22 pen 4, that's 12, that's 10 damage. Yeah. And toughness test of minus 100 and minus God, it's that's very hard test to make. Let's I guess we'll give it a shot.
There's always a chance, right?
No, no, there isn't. I'm not even gonna buy. Not with that penalty. I would have to roll negative numbers on it. No, it's just not happening. So roll an extra d10 for damage.
Lovely.
We didn't even get to say so. So what you're saying is there's
6.
a chance.
Ooh, they are definitely feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. So your round goes in. You've got the shot in, no problem, and things start to dissolve off of this poor possessed Chaos Space Marine. The carapace that sheaths their arm starts to kind of bubble. Their bifurcated claws fissure and chip. And they're still coming for you, but they're coming a lot more angry now than they were before.
Just die, you fucking crustacean.
I mean, Let's see. How much further can we get here? Oh, I don't think they're going to make it. They've got a full move of 15. They're going to make it to there. There. Swoop. Swoop. They charge. They're making a valiant effort. Meanwhile, over the Fox, you hear a friendly voice. It's hard to make out exactly who it is because of the stat, but
Sister Ash, is that you?
Hey. Well, look, you didn't manage to get yourself killed after all.
and it breaks up into static again. So they are still managing in there.
Hooray!
All right. We've got Alvarex up.
I'm gonna charge.
Okay, you're gonna swoop down from the sky and charge?
Yep.
What's your charge speed?
It's like 20 something.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I think it was 21.
Yeah, it's around there.
And your jump pack doubles that?
Run is 42, charge is 21.
So yeah, your jump pack, yeah, you're fine. Where
Yeah.
would you like to be?
In the face. Directly, apply directly to the forehead.
Would you like to be stuck in between them?
It is Friday night. You sandwich between. Anyway, who took the most damage so far?
Only one of them has been damaged.
Was it Greeny or?
It is green.
Yeah, we'll go for green.
Like there?
Yeah. That still gives a firing line on our red
Yeah.
friend. Okay.
Sure does. And then you're going to make a charge attack, aren't you?
Yes.
Nice.
So let's see. I don't really have any bonuses on the charge besides like for my abilities. I think. Just
There's
gonna
a
make
charge
sure.
That's not true.
I have Wrathful Descent, which is for Horde, but we're not fighting Horde.
When you're charging, there's you get a bonus for it.
In squad mode, I have Exploit Weakness, which is half action until next turn. Chosen enemy have all damage rolls re-rolled against them, only one target per turn. I should have done this earlier.
Hey, V,
Yeah.
look at your hotbar on the bottom. I just gave you a new card.
What is?
Ooh.
It's the red one.
Character rushes as target, delivers a single melee attack or grapple move, turns 3 times agility bonus, must have at least 4 meters of straight movement, plus 10 weapon skill test. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Remember, the entire red deck is all melee abilities, so if you
Right.
ever want to look through it, you can just choose.
Okay.
I accidentally clicked on steal. I didn't mean to steal it.
You can steal your own card.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna. So I get a plus 10, yes. Plus whatever I'm gonna add to it.
Yep.
Okay. So. Where is this thing? So it's plus 5 because my weapon skill is at 59, yeah? Plus 10? Or am I wrong? Like, is it plus 15, effectively?
Yes,
Okay.
if I'm tracking what you're saying.
Yeah. Son of a...
And a swing and a miss. That's a 92. That's horrible.
I'm gonna use Fate Point.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Not a bad time to use them.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll. Man, my rolls are terrible. The character's great.
It's just you that's bad.
Suffers from that syndrome of when you make a really cool character
What the fuck? Okay.
and the dice are
I'm
just
sorry.
against you.
Oh,
Sorry, buddy.
I was so cool for like a second. I was so cool.
Okay.
Did you remember to add that plus 10 bonus from charging? The weapon
Yeah,
skill?
I gave like plus 15.
Damn it.
Oof.
Just real bad rolls, real high. Well, B. That chainsword does not avail you much. It goes vroom vroom, but doesn't hit nothing.
I'm gonna take a Fate Point off my stupid.
Yep. All right, let's see the other assault marine, Sister Sanctuary.
Can I do the same thing?
Do it
Charge.
better.
Yeah.
You
My
absolutely
charge
can.
is 15, and I have a jump pack.
Yep, that makes your charge 30.
Excellent. So, weapon skill test? Plus
Yep,
10?
move yourself up to where you want to be, and then make your weapon skill test with a plus 10.
Oi! Boop. Let's put me right. Come on. There we go. Cool. It's right in the middle of it. Let's fucking go. All right, weapon skill test plus 10. Okay, don't
Let's see it.
screw me over. Let's go. It's yes.
Oh, nice.
Wish
All
I
right.
could do that.
I got your back, slaughter sibling.
And which one are you targeting? Green or red?
Green.
Ren. Okay. Roll your damage.
Okay, let's see. Weapons, talents. Damage for a Startease Chainsword. Let's go. 17.
Not bad. Not bad. What's your penetration on that?
Pin 4.
And 4?
Yes.
It is barely clinging on. Your chainsword hews in, and it weathers this assault just barely. You've managed to force these adamantine teeth through the armor, but it's starting to skip off this gnarled, nasty sinew that makes up its forearm that it threw up in the way.
Is there anything I can do to bridge that, to finish it off? Fate point, nothing.
Nope. Yep. Willow, it was 1 point of damage.
Oh.
I know. I snuck a peek on the stream. I know. I figured like it was gonna be 1 or 2. If you're saying it's barely holding on, it was gonna be 1 or 2.
You know what would really
One.
helped?
What?
If I hit it first.
Yeah, that would have really helped. We'd be having an entirely different conversation. Instead, it lands on the iron hands to mop up. You're muted, buddy.
I'm gonna do the damn thing. No quarter for traders.
All right, green has cover right now.
Green has cover for me right now. Okay.
Yeah, because it's got 2 Space Marines blocking it.
Okay. So is that minus 20 to hit?
No, can't target it.
I need to move.
You'd have to seriously scoot. It's behind a wall of Ceramite armored Marines. Like it's behind a wall.
It's just
That's
our
fine,
backs. It's
because as a reaction at the end of Willow's turn, I will use my squid mode ability to full move, and I have sprint, which is extra movement on a full one.
Which squid mode ability are you using?
I am using. It is called. Oop, that was not mine. I didn't need to grab that one. It is called Ruthless Advance. It is. Oh, it is a half action. Excuse me. I thought it was a reaction. I must have written it down incorrectly on my thing. The Marine may. Oh no, the Marine may spend. Okay, so I need to expend a half action to activate it, and then I can move as a reaction. That's how that works.
Yes.
Okay. I still would not be able to shoot.
I mean, you could still take a half action shot.
I can do that with a full auto gun with a rate of fire 10.
You'd be firing it at single fire.
I did not know that I could fire this thing single fire, to be honest with you.
It's got an S. It does have an S.
That's what S stands for.
Yes.
Got it. I'm gonna do the damn thing now.
Where are you going to move to?
Scooting. I can.
You're still only going to be able to get a shot on red, it looks like.
Yeah.
So why don't you save your cohesion,
Yeah, you're right. I will
save your half
it.
action,
Snore.
instead just take shot on red?
Okay. I can do that.
That's not a bad option to try and scoot around, but eh.
So half action move, and then half action shoot.
Why are you half actioning?
Because I thought you said he has cover and I can't target anything where I'm at.
Green does.
There's 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard,
there's
I
2
heard
of them.
us all talking about how you were 1 point away, and then I memory delete. I have the ADHD tag on, people. You can't get mad at me for it.
All
Okay.
right,
I'm gonna shoot at green.
let's see it. Not green, red.
Thank you.
I mean, you can shoot at green. You're just going to absolutely scour Alvarex and Sanctuary.
Okay, so it's a standard shot plus 10.
It'll buff out.
You taking full action?
No, it's a standard action shot plus 10, right?
Why not full auto bullet hose it?
Okay, then I will do that instead. Sure.
So add 20 to that, so that's an extra 2 margins of success.
I got a negative 17.
Yeah, you got 7 degrees of success. So I am very certain that red is going to die, but let's see how terribly.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
A fine mist.
54, 90. Waha, that's a lot of damage. Gods.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
the
just unloading the full 7 that I have there into him because he's the only viable target for me. And again, just cold, righteous fury. He's absolutely it's personal to him. It's not just like the chapter hatred. It's absolutely personal.
Okay. So yeah, that crab-like, twisted, possessed space marine that's right in front of you, Sanctuary. Just this hail of soda can to 2-liter bottle-sized projectiles just start absolutely railing into him. It staggers it back, and as it staggers back, it falls. Well, it would fall in half if it had an upper half to fall over. The legs just kind of scuttle weakly away, wobble, and fall over.
Excellent.
You just hear this screaming, this metallic clang, like rah, over the box, just elevated, all-time height.
Let's go, DACA.
Amazing.
You guys haven't even been hit yet. Next time I'm dropping these guys right on you. That's it. That's all you're getting.
With my rolls, don't
we had
worry.
a good plan.
You'll hit.
We had a good plan.
I had a good plan. It was well described. I appreciate it. Tactical approach. Good news.
Tactics.
All right, Ash, Sister Ash of the Tactics. What's your plan? It's your round.
I
Do not have line of sight on these fellas.
don't I ignore cover? I have a
Let-
thing.
You have a thing.
I have a thing.
What's your thing?
Hold on. I had it open in one of my side windows. Is it my special combat site? Yes. Connected to my personal box, the site speaks to me and alerts me of targets because the site is powerful. I can discern targets not visible behind walls or obscured completely.
Okay.
I can fire at targets I cannot see. And that is
Okay.
firing at a completely concealed target is only difficult rather than very hard.
So that is true, but there's still the problem of the intervening terrain. Don't have ghost bullets.
Well, unfortunate.
I mean, you could just leave it to the assault marines.
I could. I was really hoping I could thread a bullet like it was wanted or something. Well,
Alas, not all of us are as hot as James McAvoy.
tragedy. Even if I do a called shot, I have other options that I can explore, but I'm
It's not a matter of you can't see them, it's a matter of there's a wall in the way.
okay.
Like, you can perceive him all you want. You still have to shoot through your allies.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't want to do that.
Okay, good plan.
Well, they're on their last leg. I will take a full aim just in case something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah. We're going on Overwatch. I can dig it.
Yeah.
Okay, if you end up shooting through it, shoot through V. I'm already hurt. My
He's
legs
already
are
hurt.
Kind of,
Yeah.
I've got a couple sprained ankles.
I took a lump on my superhero landing, so at the start of this whole thing.
All right, Alvarix, it's you.
What do I got?
Got a chainsword. And a dream.
I feel like we could just step on it and it would die at this point.
Look. Swift attack, 2 melee attacks with full action. Let's go.
Sounds good. Do you take a penalty on either of them?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
All right, let's go. I guess I don't have any modifiers, but on +5. Okay. One. And 2. And why?
No shot.
You want to spend a fate point or no?
What is this?
Sometimes Roll20 just hates a person particularly badly.
Dear
I might have an
Roll20,
idea. So
your
they're
app
both
is racist.
they're both involved in melee, right? They're both excuse me.
Outnumbering.
Character names are also difficult, but I'm trying to look at the thing right here. It won't go full screen. Please go full screen. Sister Sanctuary and Brother Alvarex are both within melee range of the possessed, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So since they are also both making melee attacks against them, wouldn't that give
Ganging up.
ganging up?
It would give a +10.
Oh,
So that makes your first one a hit.
Thank you.
By the way, Derek, get a fate point for that.
Yeah. I love technicalities. Okay.
It's not technicalities. It's the rules. The rules are robust, and if you can exploit them, you're a master. I'm just rolling really hot, and I'm sorry that the dice are being racist. No, they're not being racist. They're just, roll 20 is just insane.
Look,
The
It's
racist
okay, they'll
against
be
birds.
transphobic
Yeah.
next week.
yeah, no, it's not a card I get to play often, but damn it, this is my card.
Roll your damage, buddy. Snake eyes.
Well, bam.
Actually, not bad.
Okay.
Actually, that was a pretty rubbish roll, but
it was almost Snake Eyes.
what's the pen on that?
4?
Hey, it's enough.
Yes.
Hell yeah! Let's go.
All right. Congratulations, you managed to kill them.
It's not easy being me, but I do it.
Yep. The
Here's
possessed
the
Marines-
question: How much
Yes.
damage did that did actually get through?
Out of that,
Yeah.
that's 15 pen 4. They've got a combined armor and toughness of 16. So 3.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad because it was a roll of a 1 and 2. So if it was Snake Eyes, it still would have died.
Just like
Yep.
take my chainsaw and I'm like, boop.
Just have that hammer right there.
This is my band hammer. Got it from Dollar
Amazing.
Store during like,
Amazing.
Halloween. It's great. Yeah. Haven't had to use it yet, but it's pretty good.
Oh gosh, that's great. Oh, my face hurts. Oh. All right. So the last possessed Space Marine falls in a clatter of carapace. It falls finally at the savage swings of Brother Alvarex.
I'm just gonna
Meanwhile-
be like, did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Did you see?
Meanwhile, around you, the Raptors open up with the very last reserves of their armaments, knowing that reprieve is in sight. Rockets, mortars go off, and also a couple of rigged emplacements are blown as well. They had set some explosives prior in some trenches, and they nail that too. The entire area is scoured with bolter fire, the last very few rockets, and shamefully, there are still some guardsmen still alive that utilize their flashlights to, well, some degree of success as the las guns pew over the embattled fortress Canticle. We're going to take another 5, refresh our drinks, and we will be right back. Thank you all for watching, and we'll be right back with Darker Stars. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for waiting that last break. We got a couple more minutes of go time here before things go over to Willow, because we will be streaming after this, I believe. And let's go ahead and wrap up. So you are now cleared through to the Fortress Canticle. The Chaos forces are in disarray, and the Raptor squad is trying to reach out to Sister Ash to figure out what the next steps are. So you're getting intermittent vox from It's hard to pin down exactly which member of the squad it is right now. Asking you what the next move is. Are you coming in or are they coming out?
I mean, you think you're gonna hold it in there or what? Feel like, don't get me wrong, you're good at what you do. I just feel like, maybe kind of just hanging on. Yeah.
Sister, the charges are set. Are we leaving or not?
You know why we want to keep, like, what is this place?
It is a relay from the watch stations. If it falls, communications are compromised and observation is interrupted. This planet falls dark.
Ah, shit.
It would be worse if Chaos got their hands on it, because
Yeah.
then that would be a backdoor into the Death Watch's system. This is why they were fighting so hard for it, and why the fortress cannot be left.
Yeah, so there's no chance of holding on to this one, is there?
They just used the last of their ammo to blast a path, and they've got charges set in the fortress.
Yep.
So,
All right.
And do we know where the enemy leadership is? Because we could just go to them, take the fight to them, achieve all of our goals.
at this point, it is a little bit past that time. They have already expended a lot of their ammo getting a safe corridor established.
Yeah.
So they're either going to die inside the fortress or they're getting the hell out now.
Well, we can't have this. We can't have this going over, and it's gonna happen one way or another. May as well do it and save the soldiers for another day. Dust it. Yeah? Is everyone on board with that?
It would achieve our primary goal. Can I get an apothecary over here? I need some help. And-
Dragos.
Yeah,
Dragos,
Artenzo
we,
needs help more than me.
Yes, sister.
We got someone that could use your help.
We will be arriving shortly. Clear path.
Got it. Y'all ready for some fireworks?
Yeah. So they are headed out, and they're headed out in style.
Wait, hold on. Is it? So this is a relay. This is a communications base. Can we possibly radio in for evac and extra supplies for them?
Extra supplies are not happening, and you were the evac.
Oh, that's right.
Unfortunately, you do not have a aerial evac, so you are going to have to be heading out in something else.
This is like that meme where like that one truck falls into the river and then one crane goes to pull it out, it falls in,
And then the other
crane
one,
comes to get it, and it falls. Yeah, yeah,
That's you. That's you right now.
yeah. That's us.
Speaking of trains, could I maybe find us something to drive away in?
Actually, they're coming out hot with a Rhino APC.
Oh, sick. That's great.
There is one problem, though.
Of course.
I did foreshadow this. Imperial Guardsmen. They're still alive in there. Maybe 200 or 300 of them.
Oh,
And the Rhino only fits 10 Marines and their gear. Which means if you squish, you might be able to get 15 Marines absolutely lock-blocked in. But there's gonna be casualty.
here's the important
the-
question:
Yeah?
Are any of us salamanders? No. All right, we don't care. Whatever, it's fine.
The Raptors might care a little bit.
They will die in service to the Emperor.
We can order the Marines to hold it as long as they can.
Can we? So the calculation, I feel, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but Raptors make this calculation too. It's like, can they guarantee that if they try and hold it and don't blow it now, that the ones remaining will be able to blow it in time
No.
if they stay?
Not guaranteed.
And then in that case, I can't imagine that they'd do that. Like, I think they'd take the, they detonate it so that they'd win. In my, admittedly very limited understanding, but I feel like they detonate it so that they know they at least get that partial win, and then figure out where they can spend their lives otherwise.
Yeah. The problem is the 100 or so Imperial Guard that are going to fight it here.
Yeah.
The good news is the Raptors are kind. You hear one of them addressing, it's probably at this point down to like a lieutenant or something. And the Marine says,
Soldier of the Imperium, get to the reactor room. It will be quicker.
it's way better than being caught by chaos.
True.
Better than being
And-
caught by Slaneshi chaos.
I mean, it's not like there's a good chaos to be caught by. Come on,
Yeah.
let's be real.
I mean, but some are faster deaths than others.
That's true.
Some actually want you to suffer. Like,
Yeah, that would be Slanesh.
Yeah.
Papa Nurgle just wants you to be happy.
just giving you gifts.
Ah, hell.
All right. So fast forwarding a bit. The thunderous explosion rips apart Fortress Canticle as the Imperial Guardsmen hold the reactor room to the last, and you make your escape, the Rhino APC. A tactical withdrawal, preserving the forces of the Imperium to fight another day. The Voxnet goes down for a very long, heart-stopping handful of minutes. As soon as that reactor and relay blows, a lot of signals get jammed and scrambled. Does mean the Inquisitor is not knocking on your Vox asking where the hell are you. Does mean that you can't radio ahead for help. In the meantime, your apothecary friends do give you a little bit of a patch-up. And you're going to recover... let me double-check real quick. I think it's 2d10, but I want to double-check. That's not it. Let's see. Ah, got it. And it's probably not. First aid, yeah. Yep, you're gonna get 6 wounds back each.
Ooh. Good
Yep,
thing we didn't have to
it's-
roll for it, because I would have.
Yeah, God, right?
Almost topped off.
I'm topped off. Yay!
All right.
Hell yeah.
Because you moved so swiftly to intercept, none of the Raptors died. Whole squad survived. Fortress Canticle was lost, but it was denied to Chaos. You did not manage to get the leadership of the Chaos forces here. You did eliminate a significant investment of the power of the ruinous forces of Chaos. That would be the possessed Marines. So, not a 100% win, not a 100% loss. Pretty good mix. What is the plan now, Ash?
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sounds like a sizable dub in my book. Well, now I suppose we should make our way over and offer some level of apology to their Grand Inquisitorness. Hopefully they're not too pissed.
So the plan is to get the Rhino APC over to where the Inquisitor was.
Yep, because otherwise we don't really have a plan.
All right. That's 42, 45-ish kilometers over broken and rough terrain in a Rhino APC packed to the gills with Marines. You are absolutely in like standing room only. People are piled on top of each other. It is really awkward. A lot of these Marines are also wounded as well. Nobody's looking really hot.
It'll just be easier to like ride on top.
Do you want to ride on top and become a target? I'm happy to take pot shots at you if that's the case.
I was just saying, you know.
I've got a las cannon with your name on it.
Well, the way I'm rolling, no.
Okay, fair. All right. So you're unable to radio ahead. Don't know what the disposition of forces are here. Chaos is scattered in the moment. But things are starting to get a little bit heavy and hectic. What I'd like to do is I'd like to eat up a little bit more of our time here before Willow starts streaming. I'd like to do a couple of quick cutscenes. Things your characters might not be aware of, but we'll add a little bit of spice. So, back to that Chaos Sorcerer. Standing, upright and triumphant, in his little abode, aboard an orbiting ship, our Chaos Sorcerer, Silas, taps long, manicured, on the rail. Heaves a long sigh, turns to a member of the Dark Mechanicum, hunchbacked, mechanical creature more than a person anymore. Silas says,
Well, I didn't expect him to show up yet. This will truly be a tale. What is the status of the Akubir array?
and we will shift scenes. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Imperial forces scramble hectically as all of the communications in the sector just took a massive signals are rerouted everywhere. And worryingly, the Hadex anomaly flutters just a little bit more pink than red, like a heartbeat. Just a minute. Lastly, we turn to a Necron, Lord Kalis, addressing a Lich Guard, mechanical royal bodyguard, sometimes also used envoy, or courier. He addresses his Lich Guard and says,
Vecron. Investigate the tomb on the world the humans call Vanity.
and that is just the window dressing on what we've got going on. Oh, one last thing, Willow. Sister Sanctuary. When that Hadex anomaly starts beating like a heart and flaring pink, you lose about 5 feet. just for a minute or two. There you go. Thank you all for showing up and playing with me. I had a great time tonight, and I look forward to next time when you get to meet the Inquisitor and see what's going on with what's really going on Vanity, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. In the meantime, thank you all as well for showing up and giving us a watch. I really appreciate it. I know a good number of bits and gift subs and a lot of follows. Absolutely is amazing. We love the support. Warhammer is a great game. A lot of fun playing with these fine folks. If we can go around the table one quick time, you can say hi, where you can be found, and we'll pop over and we'll raid Willow.